Flash bang wallop, the High Elf Wave 2 is actually coming and has been revealed. And if you're interested in vampires, then you might want to pay attention to this. Interestingly though, when it comes to the High Elves, it looks like there's going to have to be a third wave. Let's jump in, let's talk about it. This might only be like secondary of a concern for some of you, but there's basically a new Deathrattle army set, which is effectively vampire counts. I'm not going to go through everything that is on the I don't really know too much about them. I've not really been following them, but there's some cool, like, you know, sets. If you are a vampire count player, maybe you want some extra models, maybe this is going to be suitable for you. I honestly don't know. The big news for me though is that we are finally seeing wave 2 of the High Elves. Now, personally, I'm still very much only just starting building the vast collection of grey plastic that I bought the first wave, but I am happy to see it nonetheless. But there's some like really big emissions from here, which inevitably means there will be a third wave. And I'm led to believe, not that I know too much about the competitive scene, that most of the competitive units are actually going to be in that third wave. But this wave that I'm going to also assume will go for pre-orders on, well, the pre-orders will probably be announced next Sunday and then go live on the Saturday following that. So I think you'll actually order these on the 12th of April. But the first thing that they're going to have in this wave is the High Elf Lords, which is a Lord on a mount, an Elven steed, and a Lord on foot that you can build as a battle standard bearer. I'll probably end up picking up 2 of these so that I can have a Lord on foot and a BSB. We sort of knew these were coming. We'd actually seen a leak of these, so very much expected. The 3 units that are coming are going to be the Sea Guard, the Phoenix Guard, and the Sisters of Avelorn. Now, the Phoenix Guard here are going to come as a box of 20, with enough to have 2 sets of full command. The Sea Guard kind of confused me when I read it a little bit. There's going to be 35 of them with the ability to make 2 sets of full command. And the way they phrased it, they said a unit of 20 and a unit of 15, both with full command. And it just, I don't know, maybe I'm a bit thick, but when they said that, I was like, what? How does this even make sense? But that is basically what it is. You could build them basically as 2 units of any size with full command, unit of 35 if you liked, but then I guess you can't unless you've built the 2 full commands. But you know what I mean? It's a bit of an awkward number because I was reading, I don't know how true this is, but people either play them at maybe like in smaller than 35, or if they play them, they might play 2 units of like 20 or so, which, you know, with 35, it's a little bit awkward. Not sure about that myself. Obviously, I've not even played a game at the minute, but yeah, I'll definitely be picking up these because I think these are the better core units, right? At least I'm led to believe that that is the case. And then for the Sisters of Avelorn, also you can build these as the Shadow Warriors. Well, these are going to come as a unit of 10, which is a little bit funky, I guess, because technically you can build these as either, therefore you will probably want to pick up both, like 2 sets so that you can build both. Logically it makes sense, but if they would have done a box of 20, then you would have actually been able to like say, well, I'll have 10 of each. You can't do that. You're not going to just have to buy 2, which I wonder if that was planned. Let's be honest, it probably is, because why the hell would they not want the moolah? And then the last thing that is for pre-order is the Flamespyre Phoenix, which you can build as the Frostheart Phoenix. That's a plastic kit. Yeah, looks good. No problems with that. And that's everything, which is a bit of a problem. It's a problem because where are the Silverhelms? Where are the mages? If you want to run a mage right now and you don't own them, well, you're out of luck. You can't have a mage right now. Where's the Skycutter, the chariots? Granted, you get some chariots, I guess, in the battalion box. And importantly, the Dragon Princes. Some of the more competitive units, I believe, that are not in this wave. I mean, maybe it's because they just have so many units to release. I don't know what the reason for this is. I'd say on a personal note, I've built all of my spearmen, which, if I'm honest, took me ages because do you know what? I just want to confess this. I goddamn hate mold lines. I just detest them. Like, it makes me want a 3D printer because, yes, 3D printers, you get maybe like some little spots and stuff like that, which you maybe want to scrape away, but I don't know, 3D printing, just removing the supports, is so much more appealing to me than, you know, scraping all the mold lines that are very egregiously and sometimes really stupid places, and you're just like, oh my god, I hate mold lines. Anyway, I've been building my spearmen. That's taken me forever. I'm now starting work on the archers, which is a little bit quicker, but still I hate all the mold lines in stupid places, and I've still got so much to go. And then I'm gonna have to go and spend my money on this. My wife's gonna be like, Jay, you have no money. What are you doing with your life? And I'm going to be like, no, I have to buy them because if I don't buy them, they're going to sell out. Games Workshop FOMO is working on me. Well, it is going to work on me. But yeah, I guess having several different ways is actually weirdly good for me as a new player. Basically, it's good for me as a new collector of these because it gives me a little bit of time. But I might only be like 60-70% done of what I bought in wave 1 before this comes out. And I'm not even including painting at that point because I kind of want to paint them all together, but maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll maybe do a batch. I'm thinking about doing a video where I paint pretty much everything that I have at the time, and we kind of see how quickly we can do it, because I'm a bad painter anyway, but I'm also slow. So if I'm going to be bad, I might as well be bad and quick. That'll be an interesting challenge. We'll see about that. But yeah, 2 releases. If you're interested in the vampire counts, let me know. Let me know if that's something you're going to pick up. I guess some people might be. And then if you are a high elf enjoyer like myself at the moment, it would make sense. I know a lot of people's eyes are a little bit, focused on Cathay at the minute. Sure, they look insane. Everybody's excited about that. But let's be honest, Cathay is probably, September at best, maybe, if you look at how quickly things are going. Let's assume the high elves are now going to probably drip into May. Even if the beastmen come out in May, the wood elves would be maybe July. I could maybe see the end of August for the Cathay, but seems very unlikely to me. I'm thinking maybe like September. A nice sort of, maybe even October, maybe sell that for Christmas, maybe Games Workshop are planning. It's going to sell like hotcakes. Some of these high elves apparently. Anyway, the Wave 2's here. I won't do a video when the pre-orders go live because you'll have already seen them. So yeah, I don't know, but I'll see you when I see you. Have a beautiful day. Like and subscribe. Goodbye. Whatever you do though, make sure you always strike back. Cheese. Bye. Later. Love you.